What's up, everyone? I am doing something a little different today. I've received a gift from someone and I want to show it off. So, without any further ado, I'm going to get into the showing off thing. This is the 5-core retro style dynamic. Bleh. This is the 5-core retro style dynamic vocal microphone. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh my goodness. Look at this microphone. This thing, I did take it out already once, but it is really cool. And this thing is like classic. That I don't understand why this went away. And I mean, it's so, I don't know, retro. I don't know. I love it. Let me get the box out of the way. And we will go ahead and hook this thing up. You can see there's an on and off switch right there. You got your XLR, you got your mount, and there's also this here is adjustable so that you can tighten up the tension on this as far as your, placement of how you want the mic to sit. Awesome. Let's go ahead and start playing around with this one. And this is the 5-core retro style dynamic vocal microphone. It was a little tricky getting this thing mounted. There's not a lot of room between the mount and the XLR plug where the plug plugs in. There's not much room there, man. You really gotta. So I've got the Gator Frameworks, the quick disconnect. I've got that hooked up to it, so it gave it a little bit of length, where I could fit the plug in. So now it's in and it's running through the Vocaster 2. I've got the Vocaster hub opened up here, as you can see, and let's go ahead and I guess move that right there. So there's currently, I'm using the Guest for this microphone. There is nothing on right now. There's no processing. So this is what it sounds like straight out of the box. So let's go ahead and put some processing on it and see if we can make it sound any better or any worse. Actually, first, you know what we'll do? We will do the auto gain and see what that sounds like, because I got a feeling I'm going to want to crank it back up here where you see it. But let's go ahead and try that real quick. So this is where it puts it initially. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check something. I always forget to do this. If you like what you're, hang on, let me start over. Let me start all over again. I always forget to do this. If you like what you're watching, you like everything. This is so stupid. If you are enjoying what you're seeing thus far, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you feel like subscribing, that would be awesome. I would love it. I have a tendency to, and I say this all the time, but it's true. If I don't see these little reminders to give it a like and subscribe and all that, sometimes I forget to do it. And I kind of like when I see those because they pop up shortly into the video and it makes me go, oh, I need to go click the like button. So if you're enjoying what you're watching, hit the like button and let's return to the video. And just as I thought, I'm definitely going to want to crank that gain back up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And this is back up where it was. I think that's a little better, or roughly where it was. So let's go ahead and go through the enhancements. So we've done the auto gain. The auto gain is set. We didn't like it, so we bumped it up a little bit. Let's go into the enhancements. And initially, it puts it on radio. As you can see, I've adjusted the radio. I've brought the compression down just a little bit and raised the treble, the highs. Rumble reduction, we'll go ahead and set that to high. That's supposed to cut back on a little bit of the background noise, I believe. So there is radio. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And this is the clean setting. This is the clean setting for the in the Vocaster Hub for the 5-core retro style dynamic vocal microphone. Um, hang on one second. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is warm. And this is the warm setting for the in the Vocaster Hub for the 5 core. This is what it sounds like on the warm setting. Let's go ahead and move to the next one, which is bright. And this is the bright setting. And again, you can go in on any one of these and you can adjust what they've got set up. Go to warm. You can see how they've got that one adjusted. This is all to get in. Like I said, you can critique these to your liking, to your voice. You don't have to just stick with what it provides. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back to let's go back to the bright. The bright sounds pretty good. And this is pretty much all I've got to show you. I will tell you, let's see, in OBS on the Vocaster 2, for filters, I am running a limiter, a noise gate, and noise suppression. The limiter is just in case. The noise gate and noise suppression are because I have an air conditioner running over there, and if I have the gain turned up too much, you can definitely hear the air conditioner, and that's really annoying. So that's why I've got those two running. But that's all I've got for filters in OBS. Um, there you have it. I have to let you know this mic was sent to me by Kevin over at Back to the Retro Review. He just felt like giving me a gift, and I think it's pretty cool. This is one of the neatest looking microphones I've ever seen. I'll definitely have to do a comparison. Actually, I can do it now. I gotta re-rig all this stuff. I can put this up against the Fine K669D. So maybe we'll do that. Okay. Oops, I'm gonna make noise because this doesn't work. This thing is hard. It's really hard to mount. And the only way I can keep it mounted, well, I mean, I did get it to work on here. Um, but this thing is so tall, I'd have to go like this to talk into. So I'm just gonna hang on to it because that's just the pain and it looks dumb. So this is the 5 core retro style microphone. And let's go ahead and switch over to the Fine K669D. And this is the Fine K669D. And as you can see, I've got both of them exactly the same. They're on bright, and I've adjusted it just a little bit for my liking. I've got both of them almost identical. Rumble reduction is set to high on both. And this is, let me get right up close to the 669D, and this is what it sounds like running through the Vocaster Hub on the bright setting with my adjustments on it. Let's go ahead and go back to the 5 core. And this is the 5 core. All the same stuff. So what do you think? I mean, I can't hear much of a difference in the headphones. Maybe when I play it back, it might sound a lot different to me. But I don't know. I do like it. I'm always gonna treasure this because of who sent it to me and why. Kevin is a really cool guy. We've been talking a lot. We might even collaborate and do a something for like podcasting on a budget. We still got to come up with a name. So, but I do want to say thank you to Kevin from Back to the Retro Review. I appreciate the gift, and here you go, man. I'm just showing it off. I'm very proud of this thing. It looks really neat. It doesn't sound bad at all either. So you may see this more in the future on my videos. That's basically all I've got for the 5 core retro style dynamic vocal microphone review from I'm saying from because it's from Kevin. Kevin gave it to me. Thank you, Kevin. And that's all I've got. I will see you guys in the next video.